June is my birthday month, hence the tiara, and the greatest gift that you can give me is a follow, like, or subscribe. Thank you so much. Hi everyone, my name is Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's start off with Aries. Aries, what does the tarot have in store for Aries? This is my second time doing this, and it's like you're right at the edge of something. We have the Emperor upside down, which to me could symbolize maybe you're not taking enough authority. Maybe you don't want to follow authority. We have the Star right side up. So you're right at the edge of something. And with Three of Wands upside down, I know what that something is. It's refusing to take the right action. What are they not taking the right action in? It's like you're not listening. You're not listening to yourself. You might be going so fast on social media so much, worried about other people, maybe too busy with work, too busy with family to really sit down and listen because it's your intuition. You know, the funny thing is, if you ever have a question, you literally can just breathe deeply, place your hand on your heart in a quiet room, and you will get answers. You will get the right answers for you. And as I was saying before, Aries right now, we have Neptune and Saturn, which is like the oddest combination. If you're a Sun Aries or a rising Aries, it's a really odd combination because Neptune is illusions, delusions. It's also your intuition. And Saturn says, let's get serious. So what area of your life might you need to get serious about? I guarantee you every Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising is dealing with this in some area of their life. What do we need to get more serious about? For some of you, I'm getting two stories, obviously. Sorry, my kids are like screaming in the background, and the more I say don't scream, the more they scream. So we're just going to go with it. The two areas are your craft and relationships. Your craft and relationships. There might be, I'm also getting this story of like not taking relationships seriously, or going after the wrong kind of relationship, or going after this one kind of relationship, or trying to it's so many stories. One thing I'm seeing a lot is trying to prioritize relationships and trying to make them happen and trying to force something that's clearly not happening because it's just not the time. We're also getting a work story. I know a couple Aries that are like in my life they're entrepreneurs, they're artists. So there might be this story of maybe we're not pushing hard enough. Maybe we're not going forward with that thing. Maybe we're getting analysis paralysis, going forward with that thing that our intuition, our dreams, synchronicities keep telling us to go on with. What's going on, Aries? Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. But, you know, the planets don't lie. Tarot, the planets, I tell people all the time, everything means something and everything is one. And as far as astrology, we were getting this story of there's an area of our life where we need maturing. We need structure. And for you, it's having to do with work and relationships. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at aoifetheoracle.com. But trust me, Aries, you are on the precipice of something. And with Saturn aspecting you right now, I guarantee you, if you were to be more consistent in whatever area this is, you will find the goal that you're looking for. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me today. If you didn't notice my tiara, this is my birthday month. Hey, Cancer, gang, 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 Cardinal. So the greatest gift that you can give me is a like, follow, or subscribe. Enjoy your June, Aries, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi, Taurus. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you, Taurus. Taurus, you were under the fire for a while. It was obviously, I'm sorry, your season is over. It's no longer Taurus season, but you did well. You did a real good job. You did have Venus aspecting you, and Venus rules Taurus. One thing I notice about Venus, it's like it has this image of being love and expansion and money and opulence. Sometimes, in my experience, Venus can kind of be like a malefic. It'll highlight the area that needs to change. Because I know a few Tauruses where they were like, Aoife, Taurus is in my sign, the sun is in my sign, they're aspecting, what's going on? Sometimes Venus will suss out what needs to change. But let's see what the cards have in store for you. I'm sorry, y'all, my kids are like yelling in the background. One of them is about to graduate in about 2 hours. So let's just roll with it. Wow, this is amazing. You're on the verge of something. You're on the verge of something great. For a lot of you, it's having to do with school, education, expanding your mindset, but you're on the verge of something great. Particularly, like I just said, with that whole Venus and Sun transit that we just had in Taurus, you realize something. You realize something needs to change. And you're on the verge of something great. The only advice I would give, whether this be like the way you see relationships, the way you see your friendships, if you're going through a career and a shift in your career, which I feel like a lot of Tauruses are, if you're changing your mindset, your spirituality, your physical body, anything, you need a mentor. You need to not do it all alone. Because if you do it all alone, it might not be as successful. So if you're going through a lifestyle change, maybe get a dietitian. If you're going through or a personal trainer, if you're trying to study something like astrology, maybe get a mentor. If you're going through something having to do with relationships, maybe get a mentor with that. Maybe read some books, maybe join a support group. But you're definitely on the verge of something new. And I would highly advise you not to do it alone. Whatever this is, Tauruses, I know you know what I'm talking about, because we have the world right side up. We have the Fool taking a new journey. We have death right side up. So there's a major change coming. For some of you, it is relationships. And I have a feeling it's a relationship that went awry that's triggering it. It's a relationship that went awry that's triggering it. And for some of you, it showed you aspects of your life that might not be working anymore, and now you're ready to make the shift. Or aspects in the other person that might not be working anymore, but you as a Taurus are ready to make the shift. And my only suggestion, I know this is a really short reading, is do not do it alone, because you will get 10x the result if you were to employ the help of somebody else. And you don't necessarily have to hire somebody, but don't just sit in your own brain trying to fix this problem, because you'll gain so much more momentum if you were to get a team around you, talk to some people, see other people that have done the same thing, get a mentor, like I said, take a class. Don't do it alone, Taurus. Take a deep breath, Taurus. It's gonna be great, because we have the world right side up. Trust me, and you've definitely realized that in your season that just passed. Anyways, first of all, it's my birthday month. I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, but it's up there. Let's just say my Uranus is squaring my Uranus, and that's not some kind of innuendo. But because it's my birthday, the greatest gift you can give me is a follow, a like, or a subscribe. Actually, just do all of it. Have a beautiful month, Taurus, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hi Gemini, it's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot have in store for you this June. What's going on with Gemini? Gemini, ooh. What are you doing, Gemini? Who are you fighting with? Stop. Why are you fighting? There's a lot of fighting, or maybe it's your own fighting, but I know one Gemini. My bestie's a Gemini, and she thinks a lot. She overthinks, because we have King of Swords. There's a lot of overthinking, and you can fight yourself. There's a lot of overthinking that might not be working in your best benefit right now. Maybe you're watching too much news. Maybe you think the world's ending. Maybe you think, people are out to get you. But you're either fighting with someone or you're fighting with yourself. This doesn't apply to all Geminis, but this is a story I'm picking up right now. You're fighting with employees. You're fighting with people in authority. You're fighting with people that think that they have authority over you. You're fighting with people trying to tell you what to do. You're fighting with your supervisor. And like I said, it doesn't have to be an this is what I think about you, throw them up. But there's a lot of mental activity right now. Why? Somebody is messing with your money. Maybe it's all the financial, I don't wish this on you, but maybe it's the financial insecurity that's got you kind of overly ruminating. And it's not varying very well. It's not going very well. So I'm also picking up this story to where it's like some Geminis, you might have, or someone else might have, but I'm feeling like it's a Gemini story. I'm literally seeing you're at work, you overspoke, you either got let go of or you quit. And now it's like, might not have been the best idea. Because there's just so much, your nervous system is just so ramped up. There's just so much going on right now. And interestingly, this will ultimately work in your favor because you're going through a dark night of the soul right now. Not all Geminis, but some of you guys. There's really this thing going on where you're starting to see what doesn't work for you. I'm also hearing the story of like childhood traumas or things that might have happened in your adolescence that you never really dealt with. And then you're starting to see that they keep reoccurring. They keep showing up somehow. You might be more willing now based on the turn of events to deal with that. Be honest about it. That's the story I'm picking up for some Geminis right now. And it's really going to be for the better. It's going to be, maybe now you freed up some energy to start that business that you wanted to. Maybe you freed up the energy to go back to school. Maybe you freed up the energy to get the job that you deserve, the job that you know that you're capable of, to parent in a different way, to be in relationships in a different way. All these things that have been happening that just feel like putting out the fire have really been working to your benefit, because it's been raising the pressure so much that the burst that you either have or you're about to have is going to release all these feelings that have been pent up. While I wouldn't advise like overthinking, sometimes it has to reach this boiling point and boil over, explode, whatever, to where we can go like, okay, these are the pieces, let's put them back together. I really feel like that's what's happening for a lot of Geminis right now. You might be in therapy, might be having vivid dreams, feelings and thoughts and memories from the past that you consciously forgot or subconsciously forgot are coming up to the surface right now. Go into it. Unfortunately, the only way through our feelings is through our feelings. We can't outsmoke it, outdrink it, outthink it, outrun it. You know, the only way through it is to feel it. And I feel like you're starting to see that, Gemini. Ooh, child, we got the 6 of Cups. Maybe there's a little snooky at the end of the line for you. Anyways, Gemini, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hi, Cancer. It's me, Aoife the Oracle. Welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. As you know, I'm a fellow Cancer. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me, hence the tiara. I'm going to probably wear this all the time, but let's see what the tarot has in store for us. June 2026. Come on. Come on. What? Ooh. Oh boy. God, what the? Give me something good. It's my birthday. Cancers, we are in disarray. I don't know what to tell you. We're in disarray. It's a lot of relationships that are just kind of like fumbling. The relationship. You see, I'm slouching. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this, but we're going to go on because, you know, I like to give what a next step is and see what's going on. There's a lot of sadness going on right now regarding our family. There's a lot of sadness going on right now regarding work, business. But we do have the full right side up, which means that there is an opportunity to try and start something anew. There's an opportunity to try and start something new. How are they going to try this? You see how many cards I'm pulling? There is just so much sadness right now. I'm sorry, Cancer. Am I sad? There's a lot going on for Cancers right now. You're feeling disappointed in your family. You're feeling disappointed in your friends. But there is a new opportunity. What is this new opportunity regarding? There's a lot that you need to let go of that you're not willing to let go of. It might be thought patterns, people, drinking, smoking. I know myself, I doom scroll all night, and it really gets in my way because I'm supposed to wake up at 5 a.m. to meditate. I doom scroll until 10, 11. I have all the blue light, then I can't go to sleep, and it's just like cyclical. And then it's just like I wake up. Literally, I wake up out of the bed and the first word out of my mouth is, damn it! I don't think that's a good way to wake up into a meditation. But there's a lot that needs to be let go of right now. And we need to take an honest appraisal of what aspects needs to be let go of. What is causing us the most damage? What is causing us the most harm? What is causing us the most sadness? What is it? And it's kind of like an inability. It's not an inability. It's an unwillingness to be yourself, to be your true, authentic self. Say the situation doesn't work for me. This job doesn't work for me. My behavior, your own behavior doesn't work for me. Give me something good, tarot. This is really interesting, Cancer. There is just so much that feels like it's not working. And I'll leave it with this. It's time that we admit what our actions are, what our behaviors are, and whatever isn't working, because we have a whole lot more volition and a whole lot more input into this situation than we think. It's not always people are doing this to me, this is happening to me. You have to take your power back. Pure and simple. With the Magician upside down, Cancer, it's time to take our power back. What a birthday reading that was for me. I swear these cards do not be lying. I'm gonna have to stop this video and think about what area of my life that applies to. Anyways, Cancer, happy birthday. I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your... Hi, Leo. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for Leo for the month of June 2026. Ooh. You feeling yourself. Moving on, a relationship didn't work out. Some people took advantage of you at work, or a business prospect didn't work out. And I love Leos, because Leos be like, it ain't working out, but I'm feeling myself. Everything I have is upside down except for the Empress, which, other than the Strength card, I mean, how much Leo can it get? Can you see that? How much more Leo can it get? We got the Tower. We got the Four of Wands upside down, King of Cups upside down, the Emperor upside down, Ace of Pentacles upside down, the Hangman upside down, and 10 of Swords. But Leo's like, hey, it's all good. And I love that about Leos. If I could come back as a sign, I would be a Leo sun. Leo moon too, maybe even a Leo rising. Just give me triple Leo. I'm serious. Oh, I'm sorry, Leo. But this is actually the story that a lot of us are going through right now. The chickens, is it the hens, the roosters? Some big animal, the birds, the roosters have come to roost. I think that's how it goes. But why isn't this working out? Yeah, a lot is just... But your esteem and your ability to look at things in a positive way is what will get you out of this situation. If you like a private reading with me, because this is such a vast story, you can find me at aoifetheoracle.com. But primarily, it's like love. And it's got this vibe of someone tried to control you. Someone thought that they could, like, have the upper hand, dictate your life, dictate the situation. And it was like either they cut it because you weren't giving into it, or you cut it because you weren't giving into it. This could be any kind of situation, a relationship with work, romance, family. But these relationships, it's giving all those, have just been nipped in the bud because there was an imbalance. There was a power struggle. There was an ego battle. And Leo said, no, no, no. I mean, yeah. And what it's also giving is you're coming to the place where you're trusting your own intuition more. And like I said, like the hens have come home to roost. You saw the writing on the wall. The writing's clear on the wall. It's not going to change. You have enough experience now to be like, it's not going to change. I'm picking up this story of someone with possibly a disabled child. And you're finally coming to the place of like not trying to do it all, or coming into real acceptance of the situation. And if you are feeling overwhelmed, my thoughts and prayers are with you. Just know that this too shall pass. Anyways, Leo, at least you're feeling yourself. Have a lovely month, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Virgo. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your June. Hey, Virgo. Hi, Virgo. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for Virgo. Okay. The last two readings, if you saw them, were pretty tragic, but you guys are in the win, in the gold. There's a new romantic opportunity, or love is really working out well. The emotional aspect of your life, it doesn't always have to be like romantic love, is really working out well. Your mind is sharper than ever. You have the strength card. Things are you're able to meet challenges if there are any challenges. And let me get that in focus. But we have Ace of Pentacles upside down. Let's clarify what's going on with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting the story of you are having to be dependent on somebody and you don't like it. Whether it's like you're a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home dad, you have like government assistance, you have to rely on your boss to pay you, you have to rely on getting clients, you have to rely on your clients paying you on time, you have to work with other people's schedules, and you don't like it. Of all the areas that I'm seeing, that's the one area that's looking like it's not really working for you. It's being on someone under somebody else's pressure, on somebody else's schedule, having to do what they want you to do. And there might be a bit of self-sabotage because of it. Or like if you know you need to make 100% of something, you're like, I'm just going to do 70 because, you know, whatever. There is a bit of that going on, not willing to put in the hard work or not able to put in the hard work. I'm also hearing this story that you've been taken advantage of because you did too much work and you're pulling back. I'm definitely hearing that story. So this Ace of Cups we have might be more self-love. And some of you are starting to go, wow, I really don't need to do everything. It's still, the bill's still gonna get paid. What are they moving on to? But yeah, the emotions are looking really good for you, Virgo. Next steps. But there's still this, don't overinvest is what I can say. If you are in a new relationship, slow and easy wins the race. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at efortheoracle.com. Enjoy your June, Virgo. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hi, Libras. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. One thing I have noticed with the other readings I've been doing, because Saturn and Neptune are in Aries, which is a cardinal sign, and because you are a cardinal sign, Libra, that aspect that's happening in Aries right now is going to be aspecting all cardinal signs at either a square or an opposition. So there's definitely this area for all cardinal signs. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. There's definitely this area in all cardinal signs life where we're having to buckle down. We're having to get real. We're having to act like we don't see the writing on the wall anymore. I'm definitely experiencing that as a Cancer, and I have a feeling that's what this deck that we're about to explore is going to say for you too, Libra. We have the Strength right side up. We have Eight of Pentacles upside down and Queen of Swords. Something about work, possibly not working hard enough. Maybe you don't want to put the work into a relationship. But the areas that are... Ooh, yeah, it's a love story. Sorry, y'all. Are you wanting to walk away? Are you admitting that it's not working? It's looking like the strength to either walk away or do something different. But there also is this potential with a few Libras, and I'm just saying this because y'all are Libras, of like, well, let's go see, let's kind of externalize this feeling, which would be like rebounding. Someone's rebounding on you, overdoing something else to cover up this feeling that's something's not working out. It also might be affecting your work life. But it's purely a romance story for Libras. Not all Libras, but that's the main theme that we're picking up right now. And as I was saying earlier, with a square aspect happening with Saturn and Neptune, it would behoove you to go, what can I do differently? What is actually not working out? I mean, if you want to change. Some of us like the chaos. I don't know. If you want to change. And with strength right side up, I feel like you're definitely going to be doing. I mean, how much more Neptunian could it get? Like I was saying, is that coming in clear? How much more Neptunian could it get? Next steps for Libra. I feel like a lot of you will be moving on. Anyways, Libra, move on in peace if you do decide to move on. And sometimes you can move on just emotionally. Have a beautiful June, and I will see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Scorpio. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for Scorpio. Yeehaw. Sorry, my kids are fighting downstairs. What's this Hierophant about? There's like, it's really funny. There's an aspect, you might be fighting with him. You're fighting with somebody. There's an aspect of life that's not working out, and there's an aspect that is. It's almost like your marriage isn't working out, but your boyfriend is. It's so serious. That's what it looks like. Your marriage isn't working out, but your girlfriend is A-okay. It's like really, really 50-50 right now. And something that you were expecting someone to get some kind of payback hasn't happened. Maybe it's having to do with you. But there's something going on with relationships, and it really gives that vibe of like you're getting out of like a 20-year marriage and you got a boyfriend. That's what the cards are telling me. And work is looking well for many of you. It's either that you're taking more authority in your job, you're demanding what you're worth, you're leading projects. Ooh, child. But there's just like, if we are cheating, it might blow up in our faces. If the other person is cheating on you, it will blow up in their face. But at least work is working. Y'all, Scorpio, don't be mad at me. I want this to be a lot stronger, but that's what this is the main message the universe is giving me right now. Like, play it safe, y'all. Play it safe. All right, let's do this. For the Scorpios that aren't in a situation like this, what do you got for me? Nope, same story. Cards don't lie. Anyway, Scorpio, if you'd like a full reading with me, you can find me at aoifetheoracle.com. I know this story doesn't apply to everyone, so you should get a private reading with me. Anyways, enjoy your month, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Sagittarius. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you for this month. There needs to be more action. And whatever it is, you need to take action. Whatever your intuition's letting you know. Because a lot of you have been taking time to basically be more spiritual. Whether that's looking at synchronicities, listening to your spirit guides, listening to your dreams, asking yourself, listening to your higher self, accessing your higher self. You've got the answers, but there is a lack of action. As a fire sign, yeah, there needs to be more action. Did you get an intuitive hit that it's time to leave this relationship? It's time to leave this house. It's time to, and I know Sagittarius is not, I know that there's this like stereotype that Sagittarius don't want to be at one place or like move on, but there is something that it's time for you to move on from or take action on. Yeah, we got the death right side up. This is going to be a short reading. For the majority of Sagittarius, I can say this definitely, for the majority of Sagittarius, you have gotten the intuitive hit that there needs to be a change and there needs to be action. And that is what the universe is asking you of you right now. Take the action. Next steps. Take the action, don't overthink it, do not get analysis paralysis, and start small if you're afraid of making a mistake, because you gain experience when you start small. Anyway, Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me. You were asking what the CR is for? Well, it's my birthday month. The greatest gift you can give me is a thank you in the chats here, a follow, or a subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hey Capricorn, it's me for the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. Let me preface this with saying, Capricorn is a cardinal sign. Right now, we have Saturn and Neptune transiting Aries. Why does that matter to you, Capricorn? Aries is a cardinal sign. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And because of that fact, let me show you actually on this handy diddle here that I made. So Aries is here. Because of that fact, Aries, everything that's going on in Aries right now is going to be making a square aspect to Capricorn. And squares means tension. It means an area where we need to grow. So you will be feeling this Saturnian hit of there is an area in your life where you need to get more pragmatic. All cardinal signs will be feeling that on some degree. You're not imagining it. And Saturn is interesting. Saturn is like, you either gonna get this message, you gonna die getting this message. Saturn will do that too. So let's see what's going on with Capricorn for the month of June 2026. It is my birthday month, y'all, so please make sure you're following, liking, and subscribing to me because that's the best gift you could give to me. It's funny because I was shuffling the deck and I saw the Fool. And I was like, nah, let's shuffle some more. Bam. These cards have a mind of their own. The Fool in this situation is representing a new possibility. A new enterprise. And it's looking very positive because we do have the cardinal Cancer card, which is the Chariot. And I know you're not a Cancer, but it is a cardinal sign. And we have the Strength. It's definitely going to be working out. But we have the Moon in reverse. The only pitfall that I'm seeing in this new thing that you're doing, what is the new thing? Is being too bossy. So has your ego gotten in the way in the past? Unwillingness to kind of acquiesce to other people's ego, other people's wants, other people's needs. It's also representing a romantic situation. Everything's looking very positive, but the hiccups that you will experience is the Emperor upside down, which is looking like too much ego. Where are they moving on to? But things are definitely looking up for you. Saturn is ruled. So I did say that there is a square aspect happening between Saturn and Capricorn. Saturn in Aries and Capricorn. But Saturn is the natural ruler of Capricorn. So square aspects don't always have to be bad. There can be tension, but tension always leads to something better. And it looks like you're handling this well. My only cause of concern would be allowing your ego or feeling like other people are trying to control you to kind of get out of hand, because it'll create hiccups in the situation that don't need to be there. And for a lot of you, it's kind of this thing where the ego might have gotten in the way in romantic situations, and maybe you're more willing to see that now. But this project, this thing that you're doing, is definitely looking like it's going to work out. And if you do experience any hiccups, check your ego. Anyways, Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me this month, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Aquarius. It's me, for the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you for June 2026, Aquarius. You guys are definitely feeling that Uranian hit. Let's see. Aquarius is here, and Uranus is currently in Gemini, which isn't quite making a square aspect. What is that? 80 degrees, but you're definitely feeling 120. Oh, it's a trine. Ooh, maybe you're getting new ideas, Aquarius. Maybe you're getting new ideas, different ways to do things, getting instant downloads. I'm really feeling a lot of energy from Aquarius right now. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at efortheoracle.com. But let's see what is generally going on for Aquarius right now. Oh, hey. That's what I'm talking about. We got Knight of Cups. Love. Hey, money's working out. King of Pentacles. But we have Ten of Swords. What's not working out, Aquarius? What is not working out for Aquarius? Either you didn't choose someone or they didn't choose you. It's feeling like a young love situation. That's like the only source of tension I'm feeling. I'm also hearing the story of like family situations that have gone awry. This doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic love, but it's definitely having to do with the emotions of the heart. The story that I'm picking up right now is some of you Aquariuses, you've made the conscious decision to try a new kind of person. Maybe if you always gone for this kind of person, now you're going for this other kind of person. It could be anything. It's a mixed bag, Aquarius. It's a mixed bag, and it's kind of showing me a little bit of delusion. Maybe because Neptune, well, Neptune's in Pisces right now. Neptune's so close to you. A lot of you are feeling kind of like not really overpowered, but like you don't have enough ability to get things done. Like you feel like everybody else is kind of influencing your life right now and you don't have enough like authority. And maybe it's the romantic situations that are distracting or, you know, making you feel at least some kind of balance with the situation. I'm also picking up this story of like, yeah, that's the main story I'm picking up. You don't like having other people have authority over your life, and it's causing you a little bit of stress right now. I'm getting a lot of like detachment from Aquariuses right now. I know Aquarius is quintessentially the most detached sign, which it's not a bad thing. And I feel like we say that in a bad way, like they don't feel anything. That's not true, but there's almost like this sense of detachment right now that I'm feeling from Aquarius is because you just feel really kind of disenfranchised in a lot of way in your life. Where's this disenfranchised going to come from? And it's almost feeling like a job that you didn't really want to take. And this could be any kind of job. Being a stay-at-home parent, having to do these certain things for your children, having to do certain things for your partner, having to do certain things for your work, having to do certain things for your clients, having to, I don't know, clean the oven. I know that sounds real mundane, but you really feel like something like someone's got like a foot behind your neck right now, and it's just like all these things that you have to do, and it's not necessarily what you want to do. What's the Death representing? Let's get a next step. Yeah, Aquarius, this is a really mixed bag. I'm feeling this sense of a detachment right now because it's just feeling like a little bit of unhappiness, and you're just kind of like a boat in a boat of life that's just going with the stream. Like you can't really paddle because the stream's too heavy, or you can't really resist, what do you call it, like trying to swim upstream. Things are going to work out. How are things going to work out? Things are going to work out when you take a little bit more action. That's what's missing right now, is really personal authority and taking more action. I'm not saying like leave the situation, but look for ways in your life that you do actually have control and really embellish those areas, alchemize those areas. Sometimes when life is pushing you this way too much, it's creating enough pressure that you can alchemize the situation to go this way. That's definitely what's going on right now. And I don't feel like enough of us understand that. All pressure is good pressure. Might not agree, but it really is. Because that's what life will do to you, especially Saturnian energy. Aquarius is, I believe, natally, classically ruled by Saturn. All this pressure right now, and Pluto is transiting Aquarius, sun, moons, and risings right now. There is all this pressure right now, and it's trying to create something new. And your responsibility is to kind of Not necessarily go with the flow, but really take an honest appraisal of where you can take action. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at efortheoracle.com. Aquarius says, have a beautiful June, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. It's me, E for the Oracle, and welcome to your June 2026 tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for Pisces for the month of June. Ooh, hey, that's what I'm talking about. We got the World right side up, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Things are really working out. They will be really working out. There might be an element of work that you have to do regarding, it's feeling really like a work situation. For some of you, it's romantic. There's an element of work that you might have to do that you might not want to do, that you don't want to do. You might not be willing to put in the work right now. But if you were willing to do this work, things would really work out in your benefit. What is this work they're not willing to do? It has something to do with mindset. That's what I'm picking up on with Page of Swords and Knight of Swords and 10 of Swords. There's something about our mindset right now. Things are really looking positive, but if you were just willing to just tweak your mindset a little bit regarding, it's looking like a personal story. Tweaking your mindset about yourself. It's looking like a childhood story, a self-esteem story, how you view yourself story. And that's really what you're going to find. It's so simple. It's going to be so simple. It's going to be hard to believe that just this tweak of your mindset and the way you see your life and your situations. One thing that I'm seeing right now is like the story that Pisces are telling themselves. I have this long line of relationships that didn't work out. I have this long line of family dynamics that didn't work out. So this is my identity. That's not your identity. I follow this one guy. He's like a mindset coach, but he's really kind of like a spiritual mindset coach. His name is Chris Duncan. And he has this theory, no past. When you want to manifest something right now, you have no past. Because the past, your subconscious wants to do what's familiar. And having an attachment to your past, I know it sounds real fantastic, but just like fanatical, stick with me. Having an attachment to your past will train your subconscious to keep doing the same things so that you get the same results. So if you're trying to manifest something, if you want a new identity, a new way of seeing yourself, particularly yourself, a new way of seeing your world, a new way of seeing your relationships, I have no past. You can choose your identity and the way that you want to see yourself and the world around you today. You can shift it, change it, and you have no past. And the more experience you get with this mindset, the easier it will be. And you'll start to see synchronicities that are in alignment with this new way that you're choosing to see the world and particularly yourself. We got self-love on the table, Pisces. Next steps. Yeah. It's I wouldn't say difficult, but it does take practice shifting your mindset, but that's definitely what we have on the table right now for you, Pisces. Anyways, Pisces, have a brilliant a brilliant June, and I will see you guys next month. Wait. As a fellow water sign, I'm a Cancer. That's why I'm wearing this tiara, because June is my birthday. The best gift that you can give me is a follow, a like, and a subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.